All right, let's look into what we got today. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna edit this. All right. So today I'm looking and I see AMC is down quite a bit. Had a little ride down 23% on AMC. So whoever bought that on that other time that it was ripping up, man, they are definitely some bag holders now. Let's see. Ape is also up here down today. SOXL, and let's see if AMC actually had news that dropped today. Wall Street best stocks mostly up. AMC stocks trading lower, so no specific news on that one. Ape has stock twist news. BGLC, ooh, that daily chart does not look great. Closed yesterday at 138. Yeah, I don't like that daily chart on that one. SOXS daily chart not looking great. SQQ, CQQ. Let's look at the SPY. Is the SPY up or down? All right, so the SPY currently closed at 438.15 yesterday and is back up to 438.75, which isn't a huge pullback up. Let's go over the stocks that were really moving yesterday though. And we also have a low flow here, MYSZ, which I think was moving yesterday. It's only up 3% though. Has had quite a bit of a run up for the last, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And now kind of slowing down. Let's jump over to Street Smart Edge and go over these ones from yesterday that I saw. HKD was going crazy along with VFS, HKIT, Hollow, and all of these had something to do with not AI but building semiconductors and providing different things to different semiconductor companies. VFS, yesterday I was like, man, I think it's going to get back to $30 today. It went down there and touched it for a little bit during after hours, but it never did get down there through the day. It had a huge move from 18 up to almost $50 on that news yesterday. What the news was is that SGI is providing them magnets. And they got SGI got a $80 million investment. VFS didn't get the investment. SGI did. And so SGI is they give VFS magnets. And I was like, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but it ripped. But now it's down 16% today. MTRX was another one that was ripping up yesterday as well with the same type of news. MTRX. Let me actually read these news. All right, so this is Matrix Service. The company announced a receipt of 464 million of rewards in Q4. Was this news? Got going up yesterday, ended at what, 787, and today I don't see where it's opening, but 720. So almost to $8 and dropping back down to 720. I was interested in Hustle. I was looking back at Hustle, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with Hustle. Hustle just continues to grind on down. It's an oil play, but it's $1.82. It'll probably come up a little bit if oil comes up, but I just don't like it over INDO. Then we had ULBI, another ripper going up yesterday. Its news was um well, it really didn't even have news. It was just taking the same move as HKD and BFS and all of those. Hollow, HOLO. This one on the daily chart kind of looks disgusting. Had a high up here of 35, dropped all the way down to $1, ripped back up to 17, dropped back down to around $1, and then had a little rip up to $5. So smaller and smaller rip ups on HOLO. Didn't really have much news yesterday either. All right, let's get to HKIT, which I think it did have news yesterday. Let's see, Fulcrum Therapeutics, AMTD. Oh, that was another one I didn't look at, AMTD. Only at $1.35 right now. But this one had quite a bit of a run up as well. On the last day of this run, it went from 23.71 all the way up to 33.51. All right, so VFS is coming back down to the $30. And I'm thinking it's gonna have to shake some people out. It did not have a lot of information on it. Didn't have a float out. Not Charles Schwab. TOS had an outstanding shares, but I don't know how valid that outstanding shares was because it wasn't the same at any other place. Some places didn't even have information on the outstanding shares for VFS. But supposedly they had some kind of low float and people jumped on it. Let's see it. Did HKD have news from yesterday? Nah. Just a bunch of pushing and priming of these stocks. Anyway, what we got on the scans for today is kind of a lot of red. We have a couple of standouts, but these daily charts, BGLC, just does not look pretty right there. It's a lower float, but I don't know if it's going to be something because this is a lot of chop. How do you deal with that? So it looks like not just a lot of chop, but a lot of low volume days. For it to be moving that big. But we'll see what we can identify out here in these streets. I did add to some of my dividend plays yesterday. And where's my dividends? So I got a couple of dividends. I might go over dividends some other time. Well, I guess we can swing through them real quick. Yeah. Okay, so positions. So I got a lot of dividends here. I got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just been buying little pieces. But overall, I have monthly dividends, I got quarterly dividends, and I got, did I have any semi-annual? I don't think I had any semi-annual, but I got monthly and quarterly. So every month I'm getting a little bit of brush off. One that I have definitely been interested in is HE. And I actually added to HE finally the other day. Got a starter position on it, looking for it to come down some more. But HE has definitely got my interest. It's the Hawaiian Electric Company. And while Hawaii has been going through these firestorms and things, this thing has been coming down. Its original price was up here at $37, almost $40. And during these fires, it's come down to about $13. And so I've been kind of scooping up a little bit, and I'm looking to add. I'm just giving it time to play and things like that. But I'm really, really interested to see how Hawaii bounces back after the fires. And also, I like the company news that they were not doing any kind of restructuring or any kind of changing up of what they're doing, like changing the dividends that they're paying out or anything like that. They're just trying to go forward after the fires. And I'm looking for a return from like $10 back up to the 20s, back up to the 25s. and it's a dividend stock, so it pays you as you hold it. So that's one of the ones I've definitely been interested in. And if we look over here on the daily chart here, TOS, I have an alert if it goes under 10. I want to add under 10, but this big old gap fill that it can do right here, just really, I like this gap fill for it to get back up to the 21s. And it's kind of came down here, made a low of the 1005s, and has been holding around this 13. So I added a little bit, and if it comes down a little bit, I'll add a little bit more. And even if it drops under 10, I'm not adding so much that it's going to kill me. I'm adding enough where I can say, okay, this is a good purchase on a stock that's normally at $40, you know. And I want to see what they do into the future. But that is a long-term hold. All of the dividends I'm going to be holding for a long time. So we got one popping up here, GRI up 45%. GRI. Go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup here. Add GRI up here. GRI, very low volume right now. Let's see if it had any kind of news on it. Low float. GRI. Let me pull this over here. All right, GRI Bio enters into asset purchase agreement with Advark Therapeutics. So they're getting a buyout. Healthcare stocks moving in Wednesdays. Enters a $80 million asset purchase. 80 million, that's okay. That's not great. So they're getting bought out by Advark Therapeutics. Let's go look at Advark and see if they got a stock or something. Whoa. Advark. Well, I need to go back and see how that was spelled. Oh, AARD. Aardvark. Aardvark Capital? No. Aardvark Therapeutics. And that's a private company, so they don't even have anything out there. Based out, so Aardvark Therapeutics specializes in small molecule therapeutics for obesity and rare genetic metabolic disorders. Yeah, okay. That's not great news. They're just getting bought out by a company that's private, it doesn't even have an IPO. But yeah. It does have a low float though, so maybe that'll attract people on Wednesday. GRI. Float of 1.92 million on GRI. Does have a shelf registration from the what's this, May 30th of this year. Yeah, so I don't know about that one. We'll see where the opportunity comes. But right now, it's the biggest gainer that I see. We'll see how that performs. Looking at the daily chart, though, we can see that it has been getting kind of pushed down a lot, beat down a lot. 1333 was the high, and it absolutely fell on that first day. How much history does this thing have? When did it open up? Does it even have 5 years of doing business? biotechnology company with one employee based out of La Jolla, California. La Jolla. I don't even know what. Okay. California. GRI Bio. They're developing natural killer T cell based therapies for liver disease.
Higher price. Watching for breakout.
ITOS. Let me look at that. Go ahead and clean off some of this other stuff. ITOS. Oh, yeah. $16. Pop over there. Okay, so we're looking at ITOS, closed yesterday at 1175. It's all the way up here to the 1647. So it's right around this 200 moving average. If we stretch that out, extend to the left, and then it's got, looks like a little bit of a top side at 1804 here. And we'll stretch that out and see if it touches anything in the past here. Couple of times it's coming to this level. One time it just smoothly moved through this level. Another time it bounced in this level. And then back here bounced in this level. So very interesting right there on ITOS on the daily chart. Even all the way back here to, what date is this? 2020. Even in 2020 it bounced at this level. 2021 entered a little bit and then bounced back up and gapped up. Very interesting. Let me see what the news is on this one. ITO's therapeutic surge, Urban Outfitters. What's the news? Gilead. Okay, let's see what this company does. Okay, this is a healthcare company. Has 125 employees located in the US. It's a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, engages in the discovery and development of immuno-oncology therapeutics for patients. The company's product pipeline includes inupidine, I don't even know what that word is. Let's see. I need to go learn this one. Maybe I've seen it before, but I don't think so. Oh my goodness. Highly selective antagonist is not brain pen. What? Oh, it's a drug. Okay. It's an anti-tumor drug. That's why I didn't know it. It's something that they made up. All right, a small molecule antagonist, blah, 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 phase 2. This is another T-cell immunoreceptor with IG and ITIM domains, which is a phase 1/2 clinical trial. Okay. So dealing with T cells again, natural killer cells. It may give a little bit of a push up of 42%, and GRI is up 44%. So we'll see who wins the day. Other than that, though, looking at the hour chart, actually, let me pull this over here. What is this? 2:15. That's the 4-hour chart for TO. Okay. So looking at the 4-hour chart, we got a low down here of 1359, 1442. And it's all the way up here trading around the 16s right now. We have about 9 minutes to the bell. So we'll see how that works out. Will people be interested in that? We can see on the 15 minute, Pretty big pull up here back into these levels. It did get down there to the 1353s and then pop right back up. And GRI is starting to lose its little gains right now. Clean up some of these non-movers. All right. Right now, AMC is leading the day with the volume, though. Breaking under $2, and then Ape is right behind it. So we got two pump and dumps. And then we got some actual things with a little bit of reasoning behind them. ITOS and GRI. Got about 7 minutes until the bell. ITOS hit a top up here of 1792. 1778, my bad. 1778. And has a little bit of indecision back here at the 1605. Let's go over to GRI. GRI had a topping tail up here at 16 or at 596. Has a ways that gave back $3 worth of profits there. So I don't know how that thing is going to end up competing with ITOS. ITOS looking better with a continued uptrend here. We about to get it. Do some quick math here. 590. Four minutes to the open. AMC continues to grind on down. So we're going to focus on what's green on the day. And if anything else pops up, we'll see about it. Crude oil coming down for a test of this 78. Now this test was a previous breakout level. It broke out to the 77, came back down, tested 75, and I'm looking for it to hold this 77-ish level to add to my INDO. But that I probably won't add to like next week to that INDO play. Give it some time right here, a couple of days on this 77, and see if it can take back over the 80s. Three minutes until open. ITOS is probably going to be the main watch. What's the float on ITOS? Speaking of, float is 24.54 million. Okay, not bad. Still a lower float. Cool. All right. So I'm trying to see what it's going to do at this 1654. We got a minute to the bell. It's 1630 right here at the 200 moving average, is right above this. I want to see what it does at the 15 or the 1630s. Will it go ahead and break that down, or what will a breakdown of that look like? And will it just snap back up above the 200 moving average is my question. All right, market just opened. ITOS looking and waiting and watching. Will it get a test of this indecision at 16? $16.30 is getting popped a little bit. That was another little $16.34. That's the 200 moving average right there. It got bought off of. So popped from 1634 up here to 1688. Let's look at the level 2 or the book. See if there's any abnormal things standing out over here. Not seeing much. All right. Over here on AMC, taking a little pop, but it's still down 19%, fighting a downtrend, strong downtrend. Ape doing the same thing. Not as strong of a downtrend on Ape, but still both of these are massive floats. GRI coming on down as well. Down 13% and has lost its gains pretty much on the day. So not worried about GRI, cleaning that one off the list. ITOS getting back up here towards the 88s, 90s. Woo! Okay, this one's so it touched the 200 moving average. I thought it was going to give a little bit more time at the 200, but that thing popped off the 200 at that 1634 we had marked. Pushing up to the 17s, finding a little bit more resistance. Finding a little bit of resistance at the 17, trying to hold up, getting that pop. Pop through 17 right there. Right over the body of this previous candle, 1710s. Can it hold up 1710? Very interesting pop and drops here at the top. Very big range too. Just now reaching 2 million shares traded. A lot of green just came on the tape at the 1740s.
ITOS, entry 16.86, exit 17.28, wanted
Nice.
17.50, not sure.
It's trying to get that touch on the top. Almost there. That touch was the high of 1778 is what it's trying to touch.
Clapping hands sign. At Donald he does it again. Horse.
Are y'all seeing VCIG? VCIG? VCIG, and hold up, I got a couple of them here. What is this? APLS? APLS is coming up, but yeah, I'll slap it on. It's up a little bit. And Ruckus.
Oh well, left money on the table, should have held till 17.50.
And TIVC. TIVC doesn't look great. All right, so let's go look at these. VCIG pumping up 70%, 14% on the day up. APLS, I don't know. We'll have to. Well, it's $40, and then
Thanks,
Ruckus.
Drifter.
I think it's is it halted? Yeah, VCIG is halted. Let's see what the news is on this thing. No news right now on VCI. What's up, Lori? Watching a couple of rippers. These aren't really low float rippers, but these are not really like micro float, but they are lower float. So let's look at VCI and see what it's trying to do out here. VCI G.
Good morning, Donald, Hal, Lori.
So VCGI is out of Malaysia. They do consulting services and they're in the sector of industrials. It provides business and technology consulting services in Malaysia, China, Singapore, and the United States. The company offers business strategy consultancy services, including listing solutions. Couple of consulting solutions there. Digital. There's got to be some kind of keyword in here that's got this thing popping off.
This the second halt. Morning GD.
I don't know what keyword is here though, because I don't see. I mean, technology. Nah, usually it's like AI or something like that. I don't really know what's going on with that one. Let's look into what are the other ones. ITOS did not get through that top.
Congratulations, Donald.
APLS going up 34%, only up 4% on the day. Ruckus.
If you want another great platform for real estate project investing, check out Ground Floor. https://appgroundfloor.us/r/39531f.
Oh yeah.
Thanks,
that's
Lori.
one thing that I wanted to say. So Fundrise. I've been promoting Fundrise. I've been with Fundrise for about 5 years, right? But as you know, I recently started making my own dividend portfolios, making my own portfolios, period. And I came to a situation where my portfolios now are doing better than my Fundrise portfolio. So I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to liquidate? And so I pondered this for about 6 months. I was like, do I want to liquidate? Do I want to liquidate? So I ended up liquidating. And I'm going to go ahead and invest my own money, because looking at the percentages, especially the percentages that are currently on my portfolio, yep, Fundrise ain't keeping up.
Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy the content and want to see more.
But if you are not into building portfolios, Fundrise is a great way to do it. But, you know, I'm like, man, I can do it myself, bro. So ITOS pushing back down here, did not breach that top there. Has a little bit of a slight, I mean, also slight trend here, if it respects it. And we'll see where the body candle of that ends up. But yeah, it's been a fun couple of months doing these dividends and seeing them work for me. And you know, it's just, I don't know. It's like It's like having little employees constantly dropping in little bits and pieces into your pocket, but they accumulate very quickly, right? I got about 20 or 30 names that I'm invested in or something like that. Pretty nice. Let's see what time VCIG is going to be opening up here though. VCIG halted at the 38.18. So 5 minutes. It should be opening up here soon. Unless it's a longer than 5 minute halt. 38. That would be 12. But that would be 13, my bad. 43.18. So it's gonna be opening up here in 18 seconds, should be.
Thanks, GD.
All right, here we go. Opening now. VCIG. Still up almost 70%. Top side was the, well, almost $7. With a slight trend line that I don't know if I could trust. Looking at the daily chart, we can see it's had multiple times of doing this. It popped from $2 all the way up to 24, popped from 184 up here to 11, and now popping pretty much halfway. So it did half of this candle last time, so $11 right here, pretty much. And then now it's doing half of this, well, almost half of this right up there. So it's repeating a pattern of getting about half of its gains back and then kind of coming down. Plus, it doesn't really have oh wait, AI collaboration with Microsoft takes VCGI stock sky high. AI collaboration. Let's read into that. So VCGI shares are trading higher after company inked a pact with Microsoft Corporation, Azure Open AI platform to revolutionize the tech landscape and boost its AI consulting capabilities. Under the partnership, VCG plans to be at the forefront while making inroads into tools like generative pre-trained Transformer
Check out our
4.
Discord. No paywall.
Okay.
Free to join. https://discord.gg/8b2fjutwpe.
So more VCI can also capitalize on Microsoft Azure Open AI's cutting edge AI technology for its current and new projects, including the RoboCell software. This partnership will accelerate our growth in the AI industry. So they got a little bit of AI news behind them on VCIG. It did peak through this top a little bit. We'll see where the body candle ends up ending. Back up here to ITOS. Never did come down and test down. Ruckus. APLS still pushing. And AMC and APE have pushed back down as well. But VCIG does have AI news, so it's pretty much got the best news, especially signing a pact with Microsoft. But we'll see how they play out. ITOS looking to retest these highs. holding up this previous 1714. Can it compete with VCIG though? VCIG has more volume but less range. Getting a little pop up there to the trend. What I thought was the trend, I don't know. Could very well destroy it right here. VCIG. Arcus isn't really doing anything anymore. When did VCIG open up as an IPO? Let me check that. How much history we got out here? 2013. So about, it was founded in, so it's been about 10 years, but I don't know when the IPO happened. Looking over here on the daily chart, it looks like the IPO, it started actually trading here in 2023, a couple months ago. So not a whole lot of history back there on that one. Did scan with the gainer. Well, looks like I got a gap up on one of my dividend stocks. PBR. I think I bought this one like somewhere down here around 11 or something like that. Somewhere down here. Forget, but it's gapping up today. Oh well, let it go. Still gonna be paying that dividend, so I'm good to go on that one. All right, ITOS finally coming down off of that trend. It retested this trend, certifying the trend there. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off Ape and all of these. I really think they're just gonna continue down, but they got so much volume on them. We're just gonna try to up VCIG pushing back up to the trend. May end up breaking out of this trend here. Had a small little breakout. Previous high was, well, yep, pushing on out of there. getting up there to the top. Is this going to be another double top failure like the other one? ITOS. Almost through $7. So we're seeing this pattern across the board. Touched 7, got through 7. But finding a lot of resistance there at 7. Definitely invalidated this trend unless it gets back under it. There it is, right back down to the trend. But did make a higher high up there. So could be a little bit of strength in here. I actually add this one to a swing. Doesn't have a whole lot of history though. That's the only thing. If I'm gonna swing, usually I swing things that have at least 5 years of history of trading. It's definitely been open for more than 5 years. Let's see, swing watch. Now add this swing VC. IG. For the future. ITOS still in indecision on which way it wants to go. Oil. This is what I was talking about. Oil coming right on down and retesting this level here. 77.25. I'm going to give it a couple of days around this level to see if it can start to hold this right here. Trying to hold up on this little trend here that was trying to knock it down. So we just got a couple failures to break out really this morning. $65s. Interesting level maybe would be the 550s or something like that, or really wouldn't want to see it below maybe the 518s right here. Look at the 4 hour. So looking at TOS on the 4-hour, yeah, definitely back under the 540s is just not gonna be pretty. Probably needs to stay above that. Now it's getting a little bit of steam up here going higher. Is yet to give a pullback. So held out of this trend so far. Interesting. About to close this candle in about 3 minutes. So we'll see what a retest of this trend looks like. Well, may not retest. That was a big pop right there. Through that $7 up to $7.15. Up to 7.36 and 7.44s. Yeah, this thing, yeah. It hung around this level and then got unpredictable with that pop. Broke through the 7s and went up 44 cents there. Anyway, I'm about to go ahead and get to my meeting for today. If you're going to continue trading, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we already are looking at pretty much probably going to be the hottest one on the day. 17 million shares on VCIG. Almost 100% up. Well, is 100% up. But, yep, good luck with this. I'm going to go ahead and get some other stuff done. I thought it could pull back, but it did not. It was ready to go from that 5 up here. I thought we were going to see a pattern across the board of failed breakouts, but man, this thing's definitely holding out this level of that $7, and I don't know if it's going to stop anytime soon. But looks like it's going to be grinding up instead of just shooting up. But yeah, that is it for me today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Later traders.